Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Sri Mutiari. My student number is 24510011. Today I will tell you my experience creating infographic and interview on English specific purposes. The importance of mastering English for nurses, particularly in communicating with foreign patients, reading international medical literature, explaining medical procedures, providing instructions for medication use, and building professional relationships with fellow healthcare workers. My experience creating infographic. Step 1. Research and content structuring. The first challenge is distilling complex information like GE and ESP into concise, digestible points. It requires deciding what's essentials, definitions, purposes, materials, design basis, and target learners. The goal is clarity, making sure learners can grasp the differences at a glance. Step 2. Visual design. Choosing color schemes that separate GE and ESP while keeping the infographic visually balanced. Using icons, arrows, and heading to guide the eye naturally from one section to another. Font and layout are selected to be engaging but not overwhelming. Educational infographic need readability first. Step 3. Pedagogical considerations. The design is not just about aesthetic, it's about learning psychology. Information is chunked into categories, purposes, focus, basis, learners, so students can compare side by side. Example like English for business or medical purposes. Make abstract idea concrete. Step 4. Reflections. The most rewarding part is seeing how visual storytelling makes abstract educational concepts accessible. The challenge lies in balancing simplicity versus completeness. Too much detail overwhelms, too little loses meaning. It's a creative act, but also a teaching strategy. The infographic becomes a mini lesson in itself. My experience doing analysis interview. This interview experience demonstrated that the actual needs of healthcare professionals go beyond or more grammar or theory. They lie in the practical ability to communicate within a clinical context by focusing on speaking practice, role play, patient simulations, medical vocabulary, and confidence building. These needs can be met incrementally. The reflection on the process of creating an ESP course materials and the new knowledge gained from this activity. New knowledge gained is number 1, contextual needs awareness. Designing ESP materials requires a deep understanding of the learner's professional environment. In this case, communication with foreign patients, reading international journal, and writing medical report are central. I realized that ESP is not just about language learning, it's about tailoring English to real practical tasks in healthcare. And number 2, prioritization of skills. Speaking and listening emerged as the most critical skill since nurses must interact directly with patients. This shifts my perspective. ESP teaching is not about balanced skill development but about prioritizing what learners actually need most. Number 3, integration of medical content. Medical terminology, drug instructions, and clinical procedures must be embedded into language practice. A learner that ESP material must combine language learning with professional knowledge, making them interdisciplinary. Number 4, role of simulation and practice. Role play and dialogue practice are essential because they mirror real patient interactions. This highlighted the importance of experiential learning method over purely theoretical approaches. Reflection on the process and necessity, a foundation identifying necessity clarified the most have skilled patients, communication, medical vocabulary, and reading or writing for professional context. This guide the core content of the course. Lack Challenge recognizing learners' struggles, confidence in speaking, vocabulary retention, lack of real exposure help me see where scaffolding and supportive practice are needed. It taught me ESP material must anticipate learner anxiety and provide confidence building strategies. Once motivation drivers, learning desires, role play, interactive method, vocabulary, repetition, reading journal showed me that motivation is tied to practical usefulness. ESP materials must be engaging, interactive, and directly connected to learners and career goals. Thank you for listening.